Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert.
I know. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Joe and Super Callie. And today I'm going to show you stretches and exercises for peripheral neuropathy. So let's get started. So for these exercises and stretches, you'll need a stretch strap, dog leash, or a belt so you can do some stretching towards the end. So with peripheral neuropathy, a lot of times you have that numbness, tingling, sometimes your feet feel puffy, you don't have sensation, or you have a lot of over sensation in the feet. And it's basically just when those nerves start dying away, and it can be for several different reasons. So a lot of times getting the movement, getting gentle exercises to help the blood flow in there and get the feet stronger will help with that painful feeling in your feet. So starting off super simple is just going to be ankle pumps. So you can do these lying down, you can do them both together, you can just do them sitting, but ankle pumps is just like it sounds. So you're pulling your toes up towards you and then you're pushing down, so pumping those ankles. And that just kind of works as a natural pump for your calves to really get that blood flowing and get that circulation in your feet. So that helps to enrich those nerves or help those nerves heal back or slow down the process, basically. So just alternating back and forth, or like I said, if you can hold them both up, you can do them together, or lie down and do them together if you want to. But you can go slow, you can go fast, but make sure you're controlling it. You're not just kind of bouncing up and down. So getting that nice, point as far as you can, pull up as far as you comfortably can, both ways. If you want to follow along with some real-time videos where I'm doing all of the exercises in real time, you can click on the link for my real-time videos up there. So then the next one is just going to be ankle circles. So now you're getting a little bit more movement in your ankles. So you're just trying to make a circle, but at your ankle. So it's not your whole leg. Your leg is staying really kind of in one spot, and you're just moving at the ankle. And I know sometimes with that neuropathy, it's hard to get that movement in there. So really just, again, do what you comfortably can. This might make some of those pins and needles fire a little bit, but sometimes that's good because you're working those muscles and you're getting stuff moving and circulating in there. So I like to kind of alternate, do a couple one way and then do a couple going back the other way. And again, make sure you're working both sides, getting them done that way, just those ankle circles. So then next you're just going to do a simple seated heel toe raise. So bringing the heels up, nice and slow coming down, and then pulling your toes up. And this might seem pretty simple, but if you have the neuropathy, you know that a lot of times that movement is hard to do. Sometimes it's very uncomfortable to do. So again, these are not huge movements where hopefully they're not as painful, but they're getting that movement that you need in there. So again, just pull the toes up as far as you comfortably can, and then lift your heels up as far as you comfortably can for that. Then really stretching out your calf muscles is really good as well. So take your strap or your belt or your dog leash and just put it around the ball of your foot here. You don't want it on your toes because it might slip off, and you don't want it down at your arch because then you're not really going to get that stretch. So just making sure that you're using the strap to stretch it, so you're not actively pulling your toes up towards you. You're pulling on the strap to get that stretch, and I'm feeling that in my calf muscles underneath there. So again, you want to feel the stretch, you want to feel the tension, but you don't want it to be so painful that you can't hold it for 30 seconds, because this is going to be a full 30-second stretch. Then relax it back down and do that 3 times on each side. You can alternate back and forth if you want to, or if you just want to do them all 3 on one side and then switch and do all 3 on the other side, you can. But really make sure that you're letting the belt or the stretch strap do all the work. You're passively relaxing your foot, and then you're moving it with the strap. So while you have it wrapped around, then go ahead and just lie down. I like to leave this other side propped up just to take pressure off of the back. But then you're going to, again, use the strap. Try and keep your legs straight. So try not to bend your knee. And then pull up until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings back there. And again, the hamstrings cross that knee joint and the calves cross that knee joint. So really you want that whole leg to be nice and loosened up to help with that neuropathy in there. So just, again, going until you feel a good stretch back there and holding that stretch for 30 seconds. If your knee starts bending to get more, that actually takes away from the stretch. So if your knee starts to try and bend, come back down just a little bit more, and again, just hold that stretch. If you want to pull your toes towards you while you're doing this stretch, you're going to get some of that calf stretch in there as well. But if you just want to kind of relax it a little bit and focus on the hamstrings, you can. And again, 3 times 30 seconds on each side. So there you have it. If you'd like to help support my channel, click on the link up there, and don't forget to subscribe by clicking down there. And remember, be safe, have fun, and I hope you feel better soon.